Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Guild Wars 1 Let's Play. Glad to have you here on this fine Monday. And it's finally time. It's going to be the final episode of the faction's main story. It's taken us a while to get here. Some days off while we worked on new content, some other random stuff going on, but it doesn't matter. We're here now for the final episode of the faction's main story. We will be doing all of the challenge missions. I think there's one here, and I think there's two in each of the side areas. I don't believe there's any on... Yeah, there's none here, so I believe there's 7. There might be an 8th. I will figure it out if there's an 8th. But we will be doing the side missions in episodes before we move on to Nightfall. I haven't exactly decided how I want to do Nightfall. I think I'm just going to, play through it normally. And then we still have quite a bit after that. So yeah. I haven't done the challenge missions either, so that should be fun content. But first things first. Imperial Sanctum. Only the Emperor, his family, and his most trusted guards can access the inner chambers of this palace. To date, no one has ever managed to breach the walls of the Sanctum, or at least live to tell about it. Shiro would like to know your location. So yeah, this is the beautiful big sun up there. I actually just recently got back into Guild Wars 2, and they have the Factions campaign now, so I'm going to be trying that sometime soon. I don't know if I'm going to do anything with Guild Wars 2 on the channel. I haven't actually decided. I'm trying to get the challenge runs up and going while we continue the daily Let's Plays, and that's kind of like my main focus for now. But we might do a little bit of Guild Wars 2 content, maybe just a little bit of like what I'm up to kind of thing. I don't know. But have us a nice look around. Pretty cool place. Pretty cool mission. It's going to be a short one. Let's go on in. We got to stop Shiro. I've mentioned it before, but this is one of my favorite zones in the entire game. It's super cool looking. Menlo's here. Remember, friends, Kunavang has offered help. Seek with her before you continue. Her wisdom and teachings could keep us alive. Shiro's returned, but his power must not send us into hiding. We must confront him before he gains more power. I thought I only need to kill you once in Courthouse Square. Apparently I was wrong. You proceed to thwart me in Tanakai Temple when I was attempting to bind Vizu, and his secrets will not help you now. In the Suzhang district, I grossly underestimated your power. You continue to underestimate us even now. This time I am ready for you, and now with the power of Saint Victor and Arkham Morris, you do not stand a chance. Without the power of Togo's death will not be in vain. His blood has returned me to my mortal body. We must finish this for once for Togo and for Kantha. It's go time. Alright, Shiro. So let's go pull Shiro. He does have some unique skills, and he's actually quite an annoying fight, so this might take me a run or two. I'm not exactly sure how hard he's going to be. There's a couple builds that actually focus on soloing him whenever it's his mission for the week. So yeah, we gotta do enough damage to him to break this thing. He gonna jump around. It looks like we have him. It looks like we brought good enough builds. This fight can be quite annoying. There is some fun ways to solo it. There's an assassin build that solos it. There's a elementalist build that solos it. Thankfully, it looks like Zenmai can take most of the damage for us. There's actually a whole nother mechanic to this fight if you have more than one player, but because we don't have more than one player, we actually don't have to deal with it. And that's it. This is really fast. This will probably be a relatively short episode, but, neither here nor there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ooh, he turned to Jade. Now here are the other envoys.
I demand that you release me.
Yeah.
You are no longer an envoy. You cannot demand anything from us.
Of course I am. You have no power over me.
You are wrong, Shiro.
Denial and disorientation are common among the newly dead.
No. No. This cannot be.
You are merely a new spirit, lost between the realm of the mortal and the underworld.
You are our charge now.
We have reserved a special place in the underworld for you.
A place you will never escape from.
A place where you will finally pay for all of your sins.
I will get you all for this. This is not the end of me.
Said I'll be back.
You are right about that. This is not your end. But you will wish it was.
We thank you for your help in capturing Shiro.
Yo, can you put Togo's soul back in his body?
We'll be watching over you.
Hey, wait a minute. Come back here. Come back here. Put Togo's soul back in his butt.
Until then, live a long and fruitful life.
See y'all.
Wait, what are you going to do to Shiro?
Let us worry about Shiro.
That's how we got out last time. I don't trust you bitches. I'm not doing this again. I'm not traipsing across this whole damn country again. I am not running it back. Alright, here we are. This is Divine Path. This is the final explorable area of the zone. It's kind of a lot like the end of the Prophecies campaign, where it's just a whole bunch of NPCs and stuff. They're all going to be talking and saying stuff. I'm not going to read through all of it because it'll take forever, but we're just going to have us a little bit of a look around, maybe talk to some people we care about. Kunimang said, "You have done well, human. Shiro's reign of terror has come to an end." There's a phoenix here. This is where you can get a phoenix pet. This is one of the cooler pets, in my opinion. And definitely back in the day, this would have been kind of a pretty rare pet to have, because you would have to finish the campaign as a ranger. The world owes you a great debt. If Shiro had succeeded, far more than the safety of Kantha would have been in jeopardy. You've been playing a game of greater stakes than you could have imagined. Someday, perhaps, you'll understand the true magnitude of the deeds you have performed this day. Please take this amulet as a reward. Should you wish to trade it, you may take any of my adepts who will grant you a fine item in return. Amulet of the Mist. So similar to the other campaign, there are items that you can pick up from these different people. Various different things that have different stats on them. One thing I remembered as a kid is I always liked the skins from the faction ones, but the actual stats on the faction ones were awful. Minus 550. Yeah, these aren't that great. Shiro's sword or Dragon Crest axe, some vamp. Shiro's sword, that's a pretty cool skin. You get Shiro's blades. I'll probably end up picking these up, just like giving these to my altar or something. These are pretty cool, unique. They require 13 dagger mastery though. That's kind of interesting. It's interesting that Shiro's stuff requires 13. But yeah, those are like Shiro's uniques. Pretty cool. I mean, I guess those daggers aren't bad right there. Here's some bows. A long bow and a flat bow. There's a scythe. They added a scythe. This is actually okay, but not the greatest. Spears. I mean, we could pick up one of these for the other guy, but eh. So we're just gonna have us a little bit of a look around real quick before we go back. Where we are is, even though it looks like we're here, I think we're actually technically like up here, or at least I think we can get back there if we walk this way. So we might do that. Just have a little run through of all the different characters we've met along our way in the story. Some adepts. Here's the crew, the Prophecies crew. Does Sin have anything humorous to say? I can't wait to return to the Northlands. Mendo doesn't have... Yeah, Menlo doesn't quite have as many friends there. Sin says there's less... there's less women competition there. Here's a whole bunch of Canthans just hanging out. That's cool. We can see a whole bunch of people from our adventure, so that's what we're going to do. Here is some elite exotic gear, and I think elite Canthan, yeah, as well. This is where you get elite Canthan, which is cool armor set. Maybe I should have actually brought materials to buy this for us, but I wasn't thinking about it. Weapons, nothing super unique here. The +5 energy actually is kind of a rare-ish mod, so that would be kind of cool back in the day. Here's some elite Imperial armor, so some extra elite armor. There's a whole bunch of Canthans. Here's some of the people from the monastery. So these would be all people that we have interacted with as, you know, individuals. This is a really cool zone. I almost always just naturally zone right out of it as soon as I finish, but it's actually a cool zone. It goes all the way back up here. So you did it, Shiro. Here's the Tengu we met along the way. Oh yeah, here's all the Tengu. The Tengu seem to have struck up some kind of semi-peace treaty with the oh, they're bowing to us. That's cool. The you know, they seem to be doing okay. Here's the Kurziks. It's cool to have everybody here. We have a look over the oh, there's a portrait of the Emperor. I didn't notice that whenever we were in that zone, but yeah, there's a portrait of the Emperor. But it's cool that this runs the whole length of that mission of Raisu Palace, and you can look at everything. Like I said, I don't think I've ever walked down the entire length of this, so this is pretty cool. A whole bunch of Kurziks bowing to us as we go by. Here's all the Luxons. They all came out too. All the boys. The Luxons and the Kurziks are so interesting. I think they really add a lot of flavor to this campaign, in my opinion, and kind of what make it cool, at least to me. Looks like there's some more guards down there. Is there anything down here? Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's just a viewing platform. Let's go down here and see what we can see from down here. That's cool. Let's just head back up this way and have a little bit of a run through. I think that's most of everybody. Here's more Luxons. Maybe some people from the monastery might be the only people who are left, like some citizens from the monastery, but I think that's basically everybody throughout our story. Factions feels at least quite a bit more condensed than Prophecies was. At least to me it always did. Prophecies always felt like you were running around the entire world, whereas Cantha feels like it does a better job of like actually being you know, a contained story, but maybe that's just because I naturally like the aesthetic a bit more. Here's some more Canthans and some more ministers and random people we've met along our journey. Oh, here's the three girls that are old friends of Menlo's. Let's talk to them and see if they have any funny dialogue. I'm pleased to see you again. This endeavor has brought with it much sorrow. We have suffered many losses, but it was good to see my old friend Menlo again after so long. Speaking of old friends, you should go to Tanakai Temple. I believe someone there wishes to speak with you. Interesting. I wonder if there's some dialogue if we go and talk to Vizu now. I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to go do that right after this. That's actually pretty sad if Like, they don't tell you this, and you have to read this random chick's dialogue to find that. It's good to see Menlo again. But I have to admit, I'm happy to see his little blonde friend leave. Perhaps we could take a visit to the Northlands and visit Menlo. I think his friend Sin and I will get along very well. What do you think? Oh, you naive child. Oh, this is cool. I don't think this is an area you actually get to see really in the game a lot. Yeah, there's no way to get over there. Actually, you might be able to get through the mission over there. That's cool. I like that area over there. That looks unique. Ah, that's the... I was thinking who is left. There's a couple people left we haven't seen. So here's Nika. Kind of want to talk to her. We have saved my beloved Cantha with that. And for that, I cannot thank you enough. It's also good to see something of the outside world of my city. It's only served to strengthen my resolve for the place that I protect and love. Interesting, interesting. Some more Canthans. I don't think there's any more. I know that's the third time I've said that, but I think for real this time, I don't think there's any more main characters we have missed at this point. But yeah, remember that portal we were talking about earlier? That's why this portal over here exists. It's so you can walk through at the end of this mission. Here's another phoenix. There's a rainbow phoenix that you get for having a whole bunch of achievements done. And that's kind of like the really rare pet that a lot of people really want to go after. But definitely before that, these would have been cool. Here's a whole bunch of Canthans. I wonder if you can tame these phoenixes. These are big boys. Oh, these are the emperors. Oh, the actual emperor. I totally forgot about him. Yeah, he's here. Cantha mourns the loss of a great man this day. Master Togo, who was beloved by all his service during the Tengu Wars, brought peace to a nation torn by war. Perhaps his greatest accomplishment stands embodied before us. In our time of greatest need, he brought us forth heroes, the likes of which we have never seen before and will likely never see again. You've done the impossible. You have defeated Shiro. Hopefully. And there's the portal. And we're back in Kaining. Oh. Wait, can you actually get up here? Is there a way to get up here? Oh, no. Is there? No, that doesn't go anywhere. I guess we have to talk to somebody to teleport down. Yeah. Interesting. So there's this random guardsman up here. What do you have to say? All of Cantha is in your debt. Hero, Shiro's demon army would certainly have emerged triumphant without your valiant efforts. Is there something in need? We have business in Kaining City. Oh, he just takes you down to Kaining City. Cool. But I guess this episode is going to end up being a little bit a normal length, which is nice. But let's go talk to Vizu, because apparently she might have something for us. Or, might want to talk to us. So let's actually go talk to Vizu. I never thought about doing that in any of my previous playthroughs of this game, but yeah. So let's go back to Tanaki Temple. Go talk. All these temple guardians, which are friends now. Friendly little stone doggos. Let's talk to Vizu. See if she has anything. She probably has something unique to say. Is it really true Shiro has been defeated? You truly are a heroes of Cantha. A dark day in our history is averted, and all remember the role that you played in keeping it that way. Oh, okay. Just a nice little dialogue. Nothing too important or too crazy. Okay, that's kind of okay then, because then people really didn't miss anything. But that's, whatever. But anyway, that's going to be all for today. I want to thank you for coming out. I hope you have a great day. I will see you in the next one where we will be doing some of the challenge missions. I hope you're excited.